and welcome back to Pulsecast USA. I'm your host, Alina. Today, we're breaking down a major announcement that has quietly sent shockwaves through global politics, an announcement that raises serious questions about power, peace, and the price of influence. U.S. President Donald Trump has unveiled a proposal for a brand new international organization called the Board of Peace. On the surface, it sounds idealistic: peace, stability, conflict resolution. But once you look closer, this story becomes far more complicated. So what exactly is the Board of Peace? Who controls it? Who gets a seat at the table and who doesn't? Let's unpack it. According to its official charter, the Board of Peace is designed as an international organization focused on resolving conflicts and restoring stability in regions affected by war, political unrest, or humanitarian crises. Originally, the concept was tied to the reconstruction of Gaza, but the charter makes it clear this organization would not be limited to the Palestinian territories. Instead, it would have the authority to operate in any conflict-affected or at-risk region around the world. Its stated mission includes promoting long-term peace, restoring legitimate governance, supporting post-conflict rebuilding, and operating under international law. On paper, it sounds like something the world desperately needs. But then comes the structure.
This is where things take a dramatic turn. Under the charter, Donald Trump would serve as the chairman of the Board of Peace, not in a symbolic role, but as the central authority. As chairman, Trump would have the power to create, modify, or dissolve subsidiary bodies, issue resolutions and directives, and appoint and dismiss executive board members at will. There's no requirement for international approval of these decisions. In other words, the Board of Peace would function less like the United Nations and more like a centralized authority led by one individual, and that individual would be Donald Trump. Now we arrive at the most controversial element of this proposal. To become a permanent member of the Board of Peace, countries would be required to pay $1 billion. Yes, $1 billion. According to the charter, member states are invited directly by the U.S. president. Each member is represented by a head of state or government. Membership terms last up to 3 years. However, and this is key, countries that contribute over $1 billion in cash during the first year would be exempt from term limits. In simple terms, pay more and your seat becomes permanent. This has led critics to describe the Board of Peace as a pay-to-participate model of global governance. The board would hold at least one voting session per year. Each member country would receive one vote. Decisions would be passed by a majority vote, but only with the chairman's approval. And in the case of a tie, the chairman gets the deciding vote. Once again, power ultimately flows in one direction. The executive board is expected to turn the organization's mission into real-world action. It would also be chaired by Trump and include 7 high-profile figures, such as U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff, Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair, billionaire financier Mark Rowan, World Bank President Ajay Banga, and National Security Council Advisor Robert Gabriel. It's a lineup that blends politics, finance, diplomacy, and personal loyalty. Invitations have reportedly been sent to dozens of countries, including China, India, Russia, Ukraine, Canada, Egypt, Argentina, Pakistan, and multiple nations across Europe, Central Asia, and the Middle East. Some countries, from Albania to Vietnam, have expressed willingness to participate. Hungary's Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, one of Trump's strongest European allies, is also on the list. Canada, however, has confirmed participation while refusing to pay the $1 billion fee.
France, a longtime U.S. ally, has declined to join. Following France's decision, Trump reportedly threatened steep tariffs on French wine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has also expressed serious concerns, saying it would be extremely difficult to sit on the same council as Russia, though diplomatic talks are still ongoing. According to the charter, the agreement will come into force once 3 countries formally approve it. That threshold could be reached quickly. So now we return to the central question. Is the Board of Peace a bold new attempt to fix what existing global institutions have failed to do? Or is it a rebranding of power politics, where peace comes with a price tag and influence belongs to those who can afford it? Can peace be managed like a corporation? Can stability be purchased? And who truly benefits when one person holds the final say? These are the questions the world will be watching closely. I'm Alina, and this has been Pulsecast USA. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to follow, share, and let us know what you think. Until next time, stay informed.